My new Daikin mini split runs continuously. Both the inside and outside unit. Is this correct? I don't know if the condenser is cycling on and off due to it being so quiet in operation, but definitely the fans are running all the time.
What's the brand and model of your HVAC unit? How old is it?
Daikin. Model FTXB12A/RXB12A, brand new.
How long has this been going on? What have you tried so far?
About a week since installed. Just watched and listened to units.
Anything else we should know to help you best?
No. Okay.
Good morning. It looks like no one has answered your question yet. Sorry about that. Almost all of the mini split systems made run the indoor unit fan continuously while turned on. The room temperature sensor is up inside of the wall-mounted head unit, so it needs to always run with a low fan speed to know when to heat or cool. As long as your unit is maintaining the correct temperature in your home, there is nothing to worry about. If this answered your question, let me know. Thank you and have a great day.
I understand the indoor unit always running. Should outdoor unit always run as well? The outdoor fan runs very low but is continually running even when room is at temp or below.
The outdoor fan should shut off at times, but you might be surprised by just how much these units can run. At its low capacity, the unit you have can idle along at just 4,400 BTUs of cooling, which is ideal for maintaining a comfortable temperature without cycling on and off. Depending on what the temperature load is on the space you are cooling, this could be completely normal and doesn't really mean that it's using excess power or that anything is wrong. Mini splits operate differently to conventional units, and the question you have is fairly common. Most installers take time to talk about these differences when they do their walk, though, at the end of the job. I would only start getting concerned if the unit doesn't maintain the correct temperature in the room. One other thing to mention, since you said this was a new install, is to make sure you register for the extended warranty at https:/daikincomfort.com/owner-support/product registration. Your unit has a standard 5-year warranty that can be increased to a 10-year warranty once registered.
Okay, I understand. I still have a fear something is not quite right, as I have never seen it shut off. Checking multiple times throughout day, and even lastly just this morning, and space had no heat load on it at all. Set to 75 and temp in space with 68, and outdoor unit running at lines cold. Okay, thank you. Does that sound like normal operation? Running without a heat load.
Did it forcefully cool the room to 68 with the control set to 75? Or was the room just cool naturally to that temperature because of the ambient conditions? If the unit forcefully cooled to 7 degrees below the temperature set point, then something else is wrong.
Well, that is the question I am having. In theory, the head unit thermistor should have shut off the outdoor unit once space was at 73 to 75 degrees, correct? This morning, when ambient temp was 70 degrees and no heat load on space, in my understanding, the outdoor unit should shut off. But when checked, the outdoor unit was running, very low fan speed, and lines were very cold as if it was pushing coolant, and space was at 68 degrees. I guess with a continuous fan running at indoor unit and the ambient temp being close to room temp, it could all just be a coincidence. But that is what I am trying to find out. Why is my outdoor unit seemingly not shutting off as designed? Sorry for the cyclical nature of questions. Just need to know what I need to do moving forward. I appreciate your responses.
I understand what you are saying and know how hard it can be to communicate technical details via a chat window. Are there any LED lights or blinks on the indoor head? It should just be one blue LED for one of the cool mode variants.
Just one blue light.
Okay, that's good. Let's look for error codes. Is your controller rounded at the bottom, like a smile, or is it more square?
More square. Do we have to text or could you call me?
I'm stuck in this service and unable to call or text, sorry. 1. Hold down on timer cancel or off timer cancel for 5 seconds until OO indication flashes on the remote controller temperature display section. 2. Then press the same button repeatedly. A series of error code will appear until indoor buzzer produces a long beep. The corresponding error code is indicated on the remote controller temperature display section. Let me know what codes you get or if you get long or short beeps from the indoor unit.
OO flashing after a bunch of codes and then one long beep.
The OO and long beep are indications of normal operation. Did you catch what any of the other codes were? They are usually a letter and a number.
Too many to remember. There were like L5, L8, UF and others. Do I need to do it again and write them down?
It's unusual to see many codes at all. If you can do it again, that would be good. Each one indicates a potential concern.
U4 L5 E3 H6 H0 A6 E7 U0 F3 A5 F6 E7 A3 H8 H9 C9 C4 C5 J3 J6 E5 A1 E1 UA P4 L3 L4 H7 U2 EA EA E3 E4 E9 H3 J1 J5 J7 J8 L1 L8 L9 LCP1 PJ UFU 7 J9. After each one a short beep. Then after the last one a long beep and OO flashing. I count 50 codes and in my manual there are the same 50 codes. Seems it just scrolled through all codes.
Okay, that's not good. It should not show you a code unless it was active. So it's saying you had about every problem listed in the manual. If that's correct, then this is going to get more complicated and we can fix via chat. EU4 code is for a communication abnormality, L5 is IPM abnormality, etc.
Okay. Well, this what I did. I pressed the on cancel button for 5 seconds until unit beeped and flashed OO. Then I pushed that same button repeatedly and each time it beeped and a code came up. Did that 50 times and then one long beep and OO flashes for approx 10 seconds and then went back to set temp display. Is that correct way to do it? I wouldn't think I had all that wrong.
You did that right. It just doesn't make much sense that it would have listed all those codes, and in that order.
I just did it again and all same codes in same order.
Give me a minute to look through the service manual to see if there's anything else or if something changed on that product that I missed. It just doesn't make sense to list all those codes. And if that's accurate with just a week of runtime, you will need someone to go through it with a very fine-tooth comb. I could walk you through 1 or 2 troubleshooting codes online, although that's difficult and involves checking voltages etc. on the boards. Going through all of them would be practically impossible via chat. I hate to say this because it means I failed to get you a happy resolution, but I think you will need a local pro to physically look at it and see why that's happening.
Okay, I understand. I will find someone local. I appreciate the help.
You are welcome and I wish you the best with it. Get it registered too if you haven't done that yet.
THX.
Also, please mark this as closed and rate me for my time. JustAnswer tracks all of our responses to ensure we provide consistent help. Thank you.
Okay.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit justanswer.com/YTHI.